quarters, but outscored the Wolves 20-2 in the final quarter to win that contest. And Porta got the win over Greenfield Northwestern 57-45 in a game that they basically controlled from start to finish. From about halfway through that first quarter on, really not much of a threat of losing that contest for Porta AC Central. They're 12-3. Brown County's 11-3. A good matchup. Again, it was scheduled to be played last night, but had to move it up due to the ice that took place. So just that one game last night. And what a game it was. Western defeating Route 50-49 in overtime in a game that saw Route lead by 14 points at the half before Western came storming back in the contest to pick up the victory and move on to the semifinals. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Aaron Milliken, your local Whitetail Properties real estate land specialist. If you're thinking of buying or selling a piece of land, contact Aaron Milliken at Whitetail Properties to help you. WhitetailProperties.com or 217-440-0353 to learn how Aaron Milliken can make your dreams a reality. West Central and Griggsville Perry will play at 5:30 tonight. They'll keep it right on schedule at 7 o'clock with Pleasant Hill and Greenfield Northwestern. And then a good matchup, two rivals, Payson Seymour and Camp Point Central, will play at 8:30 tonight. Tomorrow night's broadcast will be at 5:30, Calhoun and Liberty. 7 o'clock, Carrollton and Rushville Industry. Both of those games on the consolation side of the bracket. And then on the championship side of the bracket, Triopia will play North Green. Glad you're alongside on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular pregame show. A timeout here. We'll talk more about this one between Brown County and Porta when we return after this.
Frustrated by hidden wireless fees? Get a total plan with U.S. Cellular. Unlimited data, no hidden fees. Plus, switch now for up to $650 back. Give hidden fees the boot with U.S. Cellular.
Retail installment contract, postpaid plan, phone internet, and DP Plus require customer reimbursed for ETF or remaining device balance. Taxes and charges such as RCRF and USF apply. Unlimited speed reduced to 2 gigs after 22 gigabytes. Additional restrictions apply. See store for details.
Visit Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent on East Washington Street in Pittsfield, for the best deals and service on a network that works in the middle of anywhere.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
As we get older and wiser, we understand more completely that few choices in life are black and white. And one of the most difficult choices can be deciding when it's time for a family member to move into assisted living. Hi, this is Angela Lee from Liberty Village of Pittsfield, and that's why among our many choices here, we offer the Hawthorne Inn. Our Hawthorne Inn is perfect for those who just need a little assistance in their daily lives. It offers personalized care from a highly trained staff 24 hours a day. And while the suites and amenities are elegant, our Hawthorne Inn is affordable. So if you're worried about a family member living on their own, consider the Hawthorne Inn at Liberty Village of Pittsfield. To schedule a tour for your loved one or for more information, visit www.libertyvillageofpittsfield.com or call 217-285-5200.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Beard Implement Company, located on US 54, just west of Pittsfield.
How come an insurance company thinks 15 minutes is enough time to do a good job?
How come nobody's asked me my idea of financial security? It sounds simple, but my company's never asked me.
How come my financial planner doesn't know anything about insurance?
How come no one explains financial security so that I can understand it?
Country Financial does. Most people don't know there is a company that can help prepare you for tomorrow and protect you for today. At Country Financial, we use our wide variety of tools, from auto and life insurance to retirement and education funding, to create a tangible plan that helps you achieve your idea of financial security.
How come I think this will all take care of itself?
That's one thing that won't happen. So, how come you haven't talked with a Country Financial representative yet? Just call on Country and start planning today. At Country, we always ask, what's your idea of financial security?
Contact Country Financial Agent Mick Wable or Mike Spann.
Out with the old, even though it's new at Heaton Chevrolet Artie Cat right now.
Welcome back to the Carnes Communication USA on the pregame show. Brown County and Porta. Let's take a look at the keys to this game. They're brought to you in part by Plum Creek Golf Course and Clubhouse just off of Interstate 72 in Winchester. Special for brand new members going on now. For a single membership, $375. A junior membership for 8 to 17-year-olds, just $200 to play all you want at beautiful Plum Creek. Contact Sean Williams, 90-18. Well, for this Porta squad, it's a team that is strong in the guard play, but I think a big factor for them in this game will be the post presence. When you talk about Mueller and Miner, Miner not a huge kid, about 6'1", but a very strong young man who will be able to put some points up in the paint. Brown County going to have to do a good job to keep their bigs in Susenbach and Hendricker out of foul trouble, because outside of them, just not a lot of size for this squad from Brown County. On the other side of things, for the Hornets, offensively, Darian Drake's got to keep going the way he's going, but I think, Jack, we've really got to see some more scoring out of the Hendricker boys. We just haven't seen them put up many points the last few games for the Hornets, and they're two of the key players for the squad.
Actually, yeah, Joe hasn't looked to score a lot, and he can shoot the three. Nathan has to kind of pick his shots and really take the ones he needs to. But Darian's been one of those guys that's taken on the big guy from the other team a lot of times and really done a pretty good job on the defensive side, even though he's undersized.
We'll take a look at the starting lineups. We'll have the play-by-play as Brown County and Porta AC Central go head-to-head from the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Back with you after this.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. Call Janice Richard for details.
Does your business rely on a strong internet connection? How about a reliable phone system to help connect you with your customers? Well, if you answered yes to these important questions, then you need to call Cascom today. We not only offer both of these great options, but we are reliable, customizable, and offer great affordable service. At Cascom, we focus on helping you build a strong business connection with your customers. Call today at 1-800-252-1799.
In agriculture, you need to work with a company that understands your business. At Compeer Financial, we work in agriculture every day. We are the leading provider of financial solutions, offering products and services specific to farmers. Our loans and leases have flexible terms, including long-term fixed interest rates designed to fit your operation. Looking to buy land, increase your storage, or need an operating line of credit? Give us a call or stop by our office at 54th and State in Quincy. At Compeer Financial, we champion the hopes and dreams of rural America.
If you've had an accident with your vehicle, you know it's not cool. But getting your vehicle repaired can be way cool when you take it to Way Cool Auto Body at 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield. The Way Cool guys will get your vehicle repaired and back on the road. You'll drive away saying, that was way cool. Way Cool Auto Body. Call them for all of your auto body repair needs at 285-1231. That's 285-1231, or stop by 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield.
Do you have headaches? Do you suffer from back or neck pain? If so, I'm here to help. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Lanham. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison. To reach me, our office number is 285-6300. That's 285-6300. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday by appointment. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison, where we can have you pain-free in no time.
When it comes to achieving big yields, success is in the genetics. And at LG Seeds, it's not just the genetics of our seed corn. It's the genetics of who we are. From our dealers out in the field to our scientists back in the lab. At LG Seeds, we are focused on the total success of our customers.
Find out how it works for your farm. Call Gene Myers at 653-4193 or Eric Lakin at 473-6068. Our seed, your soil, total success.
Time for the starting lineups of tonight's game. Leading Genetics, that's LG Seeds. Find out how it can work for you. Call Gene Myers, 653-4193. Eric Lakin, 473-6068. And Wayne Brown, Sales Manager, LG Seeds, our seed, your soil, total success.
Well, let's first take a look at the Porta Blue Jays. Nick Rathgab, their head coach. They're 11-3 on the season. And their lineup looks like this. At a guard, a 5'9" senior, Ben Rathgab. At another guard, the 5'10" senior, Christopher Nicholas. And at the third guard is the 6'3" junior, Von Toyne. At a forward, a 6'5" sophomore, Mason Mueller. At the other forward is 6' junior, Tyler Miner. Miner, Mueller, Toyne, Nicholas, and Rathgab for the Porta AC Blue Jays. We're the Brown County Hornets and head coach Jared Hoots, 10-3 on the season. Their lineup this evening looks like this. At a guard, a 5'11 senior, Joe Hendricker. At another guard, the 6-foot senior, Jonah Favre. And at the third guard, the 5'10 senior, Darian Drake. At a forward, a 6'1" sophomore, Nathan Hendricker. And at the other four, the 6'2 senior, Tanner Susenbach. Susenbach, Drake, Nathan, and Joe Hendricker, along with Jonah Favre for the 10-3 Hornets.
Well, the start of the game, the jump ball brought to you by ServiceMaster Cleaning and Restoration, your experts on fire, water, and mold remediation, specializing in carpet upholstery, tile, grout, and duct cleaning. Restore your peace of mind with ServiceMaster, 877-339-0333 and yellowrestore.com. They're located in Mount Sterling, right on the main 24 going through town. Charlie, I don't know what the 4 o'clock time frame will make a difference or not, but I guess we'll find out quickly whether they look like 9 o'clock in the morning teams or not.
It's 4 o'clock here, 5 o'clock somewhere, and the tip is up and controlled by the Porta AC Blue Jays. Nicholas takes the ball into the front court, bounces right side to Toyne. Across the perimeter they go to Rathgab. In the corner, Nicholas, down low, Mueller, shot blocked by Susenbach, rebound down to Favre for the Hornets. Wearing the whites here this afternoon. Out top to Darian Drake, drives and kicks. Right side, they pass it around to Susenbach. He gets caught underneath the basket, actually up the back of the backboard, so that will be a turnover, the first of the contest by Brown County.
Susenbach went for the block and got it on Mueller to start things. That could have been a big call right off the bat, a good no call.
Little 1-2-2 pressure by Brown County. Not much trouble getting it into the front court for Porta AC. Nicholas with the ball out top. Royal blue jerseys, white numbers, black trim for Porta to Rathgab on the left wing. Little pick and roll action with Mueller. Now right side, they kick it to Minor. Minor with the shot fake, drives inside against Drake, leaves it left side behind the arc to Rathgab. He'll pull it all the way back out front on the bounce to Toyne on the wing. 7:11 to play first quarter, no score until now because Mueller puts it up and under with the reverse layup for his first two.
Why didn't he just go the other way?
Style points, Jack, style points. Into the front court, Hendricker down to Susenbach on a quick basket the other way, and the game tied at 2.
Yeah, that's completely straight line to the basket.
6:52 to play in the first quarter. Knotted at 2 on the Wake Cool Collision scoreboard. Nicholas takes the ball into the front court to Toyne. Toyne was the quarterback on the football team. Right side, dribble drive inside, right past his man into the basket, missed the left-hand layup, and Susenbach grabs his second board. He'll take it into the front court, down to Drake, up and under with the reverse layup of his own, and it's 4-2 Brown County with 6.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hornets with a little 4-0 run. Mueller helps bring the ball into the front court. Gets it to Rathgab across the time stripe. He'll try the drive in. Gets all the way to the basket. Shot no good, but fouled by Joe Hendricker. And Ben Rathgab will head to the stripe for the first time.
First foul of the ball game, Joe Hendricker. Rathgab to the free throw line. The left-hander's a pretty darn good little three-point shooter, too. He'll shoot the first 2 free throws. And it's a 4-2 ball game at the 6:19 mark. First one up by the lefty, rolls around and falls off to the side.
Midstate Insurance Agency serving the area with 3 locations, Pittsburgh, Griggsville, and Jacksonville. They offer all lines of insurance for your individual needs. Call Midstate Insurance Agency, 285-1300.
Rathgab gets a second to fall, and it's a 4-3 game.
4-3 the score. Brown County the lead and the basketball. They'll face some three-quarter court pressure of their own now. Little 1-2-2 on the other side. And the ball knocked out of bounds by Minor. It'll stay with the Hornets. Sideline out of bounds in the front court.
Drake had a nice move. He's last time down in the reverse layup. Meant nothing bad about it with Mueller. He just had a straight line to the basket and shot the reverse, but didn't have any trouble with it at all. But Susenbach's been very active.
Susenbach will try the drive inside. Goes with the runner and scores that one pretty easily. He's got 4. Makes it 6-3. Tying the biggest lead of the contest is Brown County. 5:57 to play in the first. Into the front court. Rathgab has it left side. Dribbles out front, hands it to Mueller, steps inside the arc, fires there. The sophomore knocks it down and makes it 6-5. He's got 4. 5:45 to play in the first. He's a very confident young sophomore.
Mark Cox said he'll probably be the best of the Muellers, and that's a pretty big compliment.
Drake takes the ball into the front court, works top of the key to Joe Hendricker, tries to drive in, stripped and stolen away, but taken right back, or is it? No, Toyne gains it. He'll drive into the front court, lay it off the glass and in for 2. And Porta takes their second lead of the contest. Second lead change, 7-6 Blue Jays. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. Hendricker to Nathan Hendricker. Dribbled it off of his own foot out of bounds. No, they'll say it hit a foot of one of the Blue Jays here and stay with Brown County underneath their own hoop.
Nathan Hendricker has to pick the points where he's really available to score. He's a good scorer, but he doesn't want to have to force anything. He needs to let it be in the flow of the offense.
Susan Bach with the ball, fakes the three, drives in. Obviously, they want him to be more aggressive today, and he'll draw a foul as he goes inside. 5:14 to play in the first quarter, and they will call this a shooting foul. He'll have 2 shots.
Nicholas picks up the foul, his first team foul. I like what Susan Bach did there. He had it down low around his waist and threw it up to get the shot. They'd have counted it if it had went, and the first one goes through, and he's got 5.
Illini Express Walk-In Clinic reminds you, don't let the flu season get you down. Illini Express open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday on the southwest corner of the Pittsfield Square.
Second tie, third lead change as he makes them both. He's got 6.
Makes it an 8-7 ball game. 5:10 to play in the first quarter. Brown County the lead. Porta the basketball as Toyne has the ball in his hands against Hendricker. Kicks it left side to Mason Mueller. Puts it on the floor, gets the screen, drives free throw line, pulls it out back at the elbow to Miner. Little give and go right back to Mueller. In the corner, Rathgab to Miner on the wing. Off the screen for Nicholas. Right side, they get Toyne involved. 4:50 to play first quarter. Porta trailing by a point here. They are the favored team in this game, are they not?
Nope.
Nope, Brown County's the 4, Porter's the 5. I had it backwards in my mind. Right side, Toyne. He'll fire a 3-ball. High arching shot. Good look, won't fall. Rebound down to Susan Bach, his 3rd. Outlet pass to Hendricker. Quickly into the front court. Favre with a nice catch. Back out to Joe Hendricker. Susan Bach, Drake. They'll get it to Nathan Hendricker. Everybody gets a touch. Drives in to Susan Bach on a pretty find from Hendricker that time. Susan Bach with how many points? 8 already.
10. What a find by Hendricker.
Drew the defender in, and the man in Susan Bach came diving down the lane. Now here's the ball stolen by Drake. He'll throw it into the front court. First turnover by Porta. Nathan Hendricker to Susan Bach out front. Attacks the rack. Floater up is no good. Rebound Mason Mueller. Quick outlet pass to Toyne. On the breakaway into the front court. Shot up no good, but fouled by Nathan Hendricker. And at the 3:59 mark of this first quarter, Von Toyne will head to the free throw line.
Nathan Hendricker will pick up his first foul of the ball game. So 2 fouls on Brown County. Both on the Hendricker boys, but 1 apiece. And Toyne to the free throw line. 1 for 2 is Porta. 10-7. The lead for Brown County. 3:59 left in the first quarter on the Waco Collision scoreboard. And the first one's good.
Your local McDonald's on Washington Street in Pittsfield has breakfast all day, specialty drinks, and a full menu. You're loving it at your hometown McDonald's in Pittsfield.
Toyne has 3 points. He can make this a 1-point game. Just under 4 minutes left first quarter, and nothing but the bottom of the net.
10-9 the score. Brown County's lead trimmed to a single point. 3:59 to play in the first. Drake gets the ball into a double team in the backcourt. He is called for traveling. A turnover on Brown County, their 3rd. Just set him up in a bad spot that time into the entry pass.
Did you notice who Drake's guarding here? I told you before the game, he's drawing the big guy, and he's giving up a head on him. He stands about to his shoulders, but Drake's not afraid to guard the big man.
Miner with the ball in the corner right side, tried to bounce it down low, and Susan Bach steals it away, and then Miner set up his own man in Mueller for a foul, and he'll be called for the reach.
Miner, is that
Mueller.
Right? Oh, Mueller picks up the foul. Okay, that's his first. Team foul number 2. Turnover number 2 on Porta, 3 on Brown County at the 3:49 mark of the first quarter.
10-9 Hornets on top. Hendricker with the basketball. This is Nathan, the sophomore. Bounces down to Drake. Reverse layup and another nice assist by Nathan Hendricker.
That was pretty. 4 now.
He's really sharing the ball well in this one. 3:35 to play in the first. Ball comes into the front court to Toyne. Toyne will pull it out behind the arc. Lob pass down to Mason Mueller. And he puts it up and in for 2 more.
6 for him now.
Nathan Hendricker quickly into the front court. He attacks Mueller and is fouled on the floor, and this is a big call. Mason Mueller picks up his 2nd foul with 3:22 to play in the first.
Wow, early in the ball game, not 5 minutes into it, Mueller picks up his 2nd. I was just going to say if Nicholas picks up a 2nd foul, that will really hurt him too, because they don't go that deep on anybody with the quality of Nicholas.
Inbounds pass comes into Susan Bach. Tried to work it down low, knocked out of bounds by Miner.
Got to figure out where they can expose Mueller here and see if they can pick up that 3rd foul on him here in the first quarter.
3:20 to play in the first. 12-11 Hornets. Nathan Hendricker with the ball, playing out front right now, and he'll go against Mueller. Drives inside to let him go right by him. Missed an open layup, and the rebound down to Rathgab, his first. He'll push it into the front court, left side to Nicholas. Christopher Nicholas off the screen from Mueller. Looks right side now to Toyne. 3 minutes left first quarter. Toyne drives past his man. Left-hand shot up and good by Von Toyne.
That time Favre just didn't get the defense on in front of him in the 4th lead change of the day.
Hendricker going to attack down low. Runner-up is good. They're attacking Mueller with those 2 fouls. First 2 points for Nathan Hendricker.
fifth lead change.
14-13 Hornets, 2:39 to play in the first. That time Hendricker made the layup. The time before, I don't know that he realized how open he was. Mason Mueller, nice inside, reverse layup good again. What a game so far.
He's got 8. Nobody's stopping the drive on the other side. Let's face it, defense is optional right now. 6th lead change.
15-14 Porta on top, 2:20 to play in the first. Left side, Susenbach with the ball. Turns down to look from 3 for a pass down to Nathan Hendricker. A tough pass, and I don't know, that one had much of a chance to be successful. Goes out of bounds, and a turnover on Brown County is their 4th.
Mueller will set down for a bit now, and Atterbury into the ball game. He played a lot the other day. You know, nothing wrong with Atterbury at all, but you give up a lot of height. He's 5'8", it says on the card.
And Mueller is 6'5". 2:07 to play in the first. Toyne with the ball left wing. 1-point lead in the basketball for Porta. To Atterbury on the right side. Off the Miners screen. Kicks it behind the arc on the left wing to Rathgab. Rathgab out front has it stolen away by Favre. 3rd turnover. Favre dribble drive into the front court. Rathgab wraps him up and is called for the foul.
That'll be Rathgab's first foul of the ball game. 4th team foul. And into the ball game for Brown County is going to come Skylar Moorman on the next dead ball. 1:51 left in the first quarter. 15-14 Porta. Brown County 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Favre looking for his first. First one is up and good.
Lanham Chiropractic and Dr. Chris Lanham invites you to call him to feel better. 285-6300. It's time to get back to your best with Dr. Chris Lanham and Lanham Chiropractic.
Tied at 2, 7, and 15 at the 1:51 mark. Now tied, and Favre gives us a lead change, and that's our 7th already.
Entertaining game so far. 1:50 to play in the first quarter. Left side with the basketball is Toyne. Toyne will try the dribble, leaves it off on the right wing. That's to Miner. Miner works off the screen, kicks it behind the arc to Atterbury. Atterbury will dribble it back out front as they play the little 3-guard weave and really just setting a screen and roll. Nothing complicated here. Now Rathgab drives in, gets to the rim and scores.
He's got 3.
Makes it 17-16 with 1:20 to play in the first.
8 lead changes.
Hendricker with the basketball. He has picked up the dribble, finds Drake out near the half-court line. 1:11 to play in the first. To Susenbach, right side in the corner. Yo, dribble drive inside, goes up, shot is good. Trying to draw the charge that time was Nicholas. No call there. And 18-17 Brown County with a minute to play in the first quarter. Down low the other way, an easy shot for Christopher Nicholas, and nobody getting stops right now. Nicholas with his first 2, 19-18 Porta with the advantage.
10 lead changes.
Already in this first quarter.
When you hear the shooting percentages, you'll know they're shooting layups on both sides. 8 of 11 and 6 of 8. Wow.
Top of the key, Joe Hendricker going to try a 3. Good from downtown, coming off of the screen and knocking it down for Hendricker. Makes it 21-19 Hornets. 28 seconds to play in the first quarter. 11th lead change.
Crazy.
Toyne has the basketball for Porta. To Miner in the corner left side. Dribbles towards the free throw line, has picked it up. Behind the arc, he'll find Nicholas with 17 seconds to play in the quarter. Crosses over, pulled up jump shot, good, and we're tied at 21. 10 seconds left in the first. Joe Hendricker into the front court. To Drake with 7. He'll try the dribble. Picks it up, goes to Susenbach with 4. Fakes now, drives. Floater up off the glass, good. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end. And after 1 quarter of play, it's Brown County 23, Porta 21. Back with second quarter play-by-play in a minute.
It's never too late to plan, and Eagle One Investments can help. My name is Chris Little, and I can answer questions you may have about investing your money. Through Securities America Incorporated, Eagle One Investments offers a diversified and comprehensive list of quality products and services. So call me, Chris Little, at 285-1800 for a free consultation.
Securities offered through Securities America Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Christopher Little, registered representative. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors. Eagle One Investments and Securities America are unaffiliated.
Jill Cook, physical therapist and newest member of the Advanced Physical Therapy Pittsfield team.
I'm excited to join Lorraine in offering my skill set to the Pittsfield area. I'm happy to work with the area's providers to help bring you the best physical therapy and healthcare possible. We work for and with our patients to get them back to the game of life.
Advanced Physical Therapy, a partner of Illini Hospital located at 128 West Washington. Advance is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is their mission and their passion to help you advance.
23-21 Brown County after 1 quarter. 11 lead changes, 4 ties, 2-7, 15-21. Porta 9 of 12, 75%. 0 of 1 from the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Brown County 80%, 8 of 10, 1 for 1, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
It'll be Brown County basketball, a 23-21 advantage for the Hornets here. They've got Joe Hendricker along with Mormon, Susan Bach, Favre, and the fifth man is Darian Drake. Work at the Mormon on the baseline. Out top, Joe Hendricker. Left wing over to Favre. Turns down the three. Puts it on the floor. Pull-up jump shot. Partially blocked by Mueller. And the rebound down to a new man into the game. That's Gabe Carlock. Carlock's in along with Blake Marr. Here's Nicholas. Drives down low. Shot no good. Got underneath the basket, but Favre bails him out with a foul. And to the free throw line will go Christopher Nicholas.
Favre's first, team third. 3 for 4 from the free throw line is the squad from Porta. Nicholas with 4 points, first time at the free throw line, 23-21. Brown County with a lead, and Nicholas can give us another tie. He makes the first.
Waco Collision scoreboard. You'll find Waco Collision Center in Pittsfield on Jackson Street. The collision repair experts, 285-1231.
Second one up by Nicholas, also good. We're tied for the fifth time.
7 minutes, 27 seconds left in the second quarter, tied at 23 points apiece. Drake with the ball to Susenbach. Back to Drake as they're trying to get the zone moving around here. Mason Mueller is out there with those 2 fouls. You would think Brown County will attack the middle as Drake just did it. He scores.
He's got 6.
25-23 Hornets, 7:10 to play in the second quarter. And right now Mueller is concerned about getting that third foul, and if you drive the middle, he just kind of steps out of the way. They want to have him out there offensively for sure. Nicholas, right side to Mueller. Looks down low, nothing going. He'll drive free throw line, kick it off to Carlock. Carlock with the drive. In the corner, it goes to Marr. Marr fakes the three. He'll kick it behind the wing left side to Mueller for a three, no good. Offensive rebound, though, here for Gabe Carlock to Nicholas, trying to break his man down off the dribble. Carlock going to fire a three. It's good. Gabe Carlock fresh into the game and firing threes. Makes it 26-25 Porta. 6:30 left in the second.
12 lead changes. I guarantee you we haven't had that many lead changes in any game we've done this year.
Right side, Susan Bach to Drake. Over on the left wing, Joe Hendricker. They work it on the baseline to Mormon. Tried to force it inside. Ball was kicked and run down by Drake. Now to Mormon on the wing. He's out of a triple team. Into Susan Bach. Attacks down low. High glass won't fall. Drake with the board. Fakes, puts it up. It's no good, but a third foul coming up here on Mason Mueller with 6:08 to play in the half.
You just, as a basketball player, can't keep yourself from going after that guy on that second rebound, and Mueller picks up his third. That's the 15 foul. What a job by Brown County going directly to him. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. We've been tied 2, 4, 6 times. Make it 7 now, tied at 26.
CarQuest to Barrie, they offer overnight delivery on most parts. They turn drums and rotors, and they do custom hydraulic hoses. CarQuest of Barrie, serving a world in motion, 335-2365.
No idea why you wouldn't put the score up. It's 26-26, correct?
Yes, sir.
Second one up is also good, and we have now had 13 lead changes, and Drake's got 8.
6:07 to play in the second quarter, 27-26 Brown County. Porta going to be without the services of Mason Mueller for a while, though. Who will step up in his place?
Not just 2, but 3 fouls.
Carlock with the ball. Left side, near where he hit that three a moment ago. Over on the right wing finds Marr. Blake Marr's a 5'9 junior to Atterbury on the right side. Not much height out there right now for Porta. Works it to Carlock in the corner to Marr. Off the screen from Toyne, and now a foul going to be called against Nathan Hendricker for running into the screener, it looks like.
Nathan, or is it going to be Bergman?
It's going to be Nathan Hendricker.
That's going to be Nathan Hendricker's second foul. Team foul number 4. Honestly, Porta's better off without Mueller right now in there, because when he was playing so gingerly, Brown County could go straight in to shoot layups.
Inbounds pass denied by Susan Bach. Out of bounds to Porta again here on the sideline opposite the scorer's table.
I think they might have woke up Rusty Monroe sitting there watching the game. I think he was napping, don't you?
5:38 to play in the second quarter. 27-26 advantage for Brown County. Porta's Atterbury with the ball right side. Drives in, leaves it to Rathkamp on the left wing. Back toward the top of the key now. On the right side of things, passes it off to Carlock. Carlock looks for an opening. Left side, Marr going to try a three. Good from there. Marr with the three. Carlock's got a three. 29-27. Porta with the advantage. 5:11 to play in the second quarter, tying their largest lead of the contest. Now Bergman tries to dribble inside. Ball tipped away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Brown County underneath their own hoop. Favre going to check back in for the Hornets. He gets up off the floor there. He sat there for a moment.
You know, here's the thing. Nicholas and Mueller on the bench. Rathgeb hasn't shot a three that I know of, and Porta's ahead 29-27. They're showing they can go much deeper than I thought.
Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Favre. He'll work it behind the perimeter to Bergman. Now to Susenbach. Susenbach to Favre left wing. Susenbach top of the key on the pass. He'll try the drive in. Offensive foul here.
Yep, Susenbach's going to pick up the foul. He's been going to the middle over and over. Finally, his first team fifth, 5 turnovers on Brown County. Now Porta with a 2-point lead in the basketball.
Just under 5 minutes to play in the half. 29-27 Blue Jays on the Way Cool Collision scoreboard. Down low, a pass that's stolen away by Susenbach. He'll take it into the front court and is fouled from behind by Carlock.
Carlock will pick up his first, team foul number 6. Away from the basket quite a ways was that foul. 5 fouls on Brown County, 6 on Porta, 4:45 left in the half. 29-27 Blue Jays on the Way Cool Collision scoreboard. 285-1231. Way Cool Collision on the north side of Pittsfield.
Favre free throw line to Drake. Out to Susenbach. Fakes now, drives. Little scoop shot up is good. And one here for Susenbach.
14 for Susenbach on the day. We're tied at 29. This is crazy. 14 lead changes, 3, 6, 8 ties in the ball game. And the chance to get the and one and break the tie is Susenbach at the free throw line. He's not been there yet. Brown County is 6 for 6 from the charity stripe at the 4:36 mark, tied at 29. It's up and no good, and a rebound, Bergman.
Nobody boxed him out. Left wing Susenbach down to Bergman, up off the high glass, won't fall. Rathgeb grabs his second board of the day. He's off to the races into the front court, coast to coast, shot up no good, foul by Drake. And Rathgeb to shoot a pair.
Drake picks up his first 6-team foul. Porta's 4 for 6 from the free throw line. It will not be a lead change. Oh, no, they're not going to call that a shooting foul. I'll be darned. Didn't you think that was a shooting foul? Huh, I thought he was going straight to the basket, but I could be wrong. In fact, I was.
Underneath instead to Nicholas, out top, Atterbury. Atterbury right side to Rathgeb. Turns down a 3-point shot there instead. Passes across the top of the key to Nicholas. Right back to Rathgeb, who fakes. Puts it on the floor. Ooh, had a long pause between those dribbles, but then he drives in and finishes with the left hand.
Rathgeb with 5 now.
31-29 Blue Jays, halfway home in this second quarter. Brown County's Joe Hendricker down to Bergman. That was easy. 5-31. Not a lot of defense in the paint here in this one. Nicholas with the ball into the front court for Porta. Pulls it out left side to Toyne. Toyne fakes. Now he'll try the drive in. Knocked away, stolen away. Turnover on the Blue Jays. They're 5th. Favre on the run out. Bounce pass down to Hendricker. Fakes, puts it up and in for 2. There's another lead change. 33-31. Brown County on top. 3:33 to play in the second quarter.
15 lead changes.
Toyne, check that. That's Carlock with the ball. He'll pass it right side. Atterbury. Atterbury off the screen from Toyne. Will drive it in. Now behind the perimeter. Rathgeb, 3. Good.
That's one thing we hadn't seen him do yet. He's got 8.
And it's 34-33 Porta. Anything you can do, I can do better. 3:08 to play.
Lead changes, 8 ties. This is 2 teams that could have been in the championship game.
Here's Favre on a dribble drive inside. Shot no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Brown County. No, it'll go to Porta. Length of the court to go here. 3:01 to play in the second quarter. Here comes Marr back into the game, and Rathgeb takes a chair.
That physical strength that time kind of hurt Favre. You got to be that big, strong guard that can go all the way to the bucket. And he just didn't have the strength to take it all the way in.
Right side, Atterbury with the basketball. He'll kick it over on the wing. That's Nicholas against Hendricker. On the right side, Carlock, 34-33. Porta with the lead and the basketball here. Nicholas behind the perimeter. Lets his man cut through. Now goes behind the back with it. On the wing, Tamar. In the corner, Atterbury. Atterbury works the top of the key on the dribble. Right side over to Nicholas. Nicholas holds it. Is patient with it there. Down to Toyne. Knifes in. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around. Susenbach secures his 4th board. He'll slow things down. 2:20 to play in the second quarter to Drake. Sees an opening. Drives in. Offensive foul here.
Yep, it'll go against Drake. 7th turnover of the ball game, 7th team foul. Drake's going to pick up his 2nd. And honestly, that's some of the best defense we've seen in the ball game the last couple of times that Porta stepped in and made that kind of a play. Tyler Minor's going to come in. Gabe Carlock sits down. Carlock hit a 3, but really made some nice defensive plays. 34-33 Porta, 2:17 left in the half. It's a dandy ball game for a 4 o'clock game in the afternoon. And like I said, if it was Saturday night in the late game, you'd be happy about it too.
Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Porta a 1-point lead and the basketball. Marr holds it left wing. Down to Minor, who's got fresh legs. He goes at Susenbach, came down with it. They're going to call a jump ball. Or will they call it travel? It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Porta.
If I was going to be given 3 guesses, I would have said there was going to be a foul or a travel. I wouldn't have thought about a jump ball in that situation. But, hey, 1 out of 3, and I'm wrong again.
Here's a pull-up shot by Nicholas, and he finds the bottom of the net. And a timeout by Brown County. We'll pause as well. 2 minutes to play in the half. 36-33, the lead for Porta. Back with you after this.
Now is the time to buy new windows for your home. Beautiful Temco windows and doors are available through Pike County Lumber Company in Pittsfield. Whether you need double hung, bay windows, or patio doors, we have them all, plus more. Temco custom manufactures each quality window to fit your home. So call Pike County Lumber Company at 285-6115 to place your order today. That's Pike County Lumber Company on West Washington and Pittsfield, 285-6115.
Central State Bank has all the latest technology as well as old-fashioned and neighborly service. Do your banking either way you wish. Our interest in our customers is long-term, compounded annually, and appreciated daily. You're not just a name or number to us, you're a part of our family. We care about you and your family, and if we can help you and yours to fulfill your dreams and goals, we will. We are friends doing business with friends. Keep Central State Bank central to your banking needs. Visit us in Quincy, Clayton, Pleasant Hill, or Kinderhook. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Porta leads 36-33, 2 minutes left in the half. That's their biggest lead of the ball game. Brown County had a 3-point lead a couple of times. Tied 8 times, and lead changes 16 on the night.
1:54 remaining in the second quarter. Jonah Farb has the basketball for Brown County. Works on the left side to Joe Hendricker. Now out to Darian Drake. Drake playing with 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful not to pick up that third before the end of the half. Out to Farb. They dare him to shoot a 3. He does. Shot no good. Rebound down to Toyne. Tried to dribble in traffic. Ball knocked loose. Body's on the floor after it. Nicholas picks it up. Pushes it ahead to Toyne. Down low to Marr, who puts it up and in for 2. And the lead for Porta now, their biggest of the night, a 5-point lead, 38-33. 1:24 to play in the second. Susenbach.
Marr's got that 5.
Lowers the shoulder, drives in. Pull-up shot is on the floor. There won't be a foul here, or won't be a shooting foul here, I should say. Susenbach lucky not to be called for an offensive foul there. He kind of lowered the shoulder twice.
Foul that time is going to be called on Marr, who's got 5 points in the ball game. His first 17 foul, 1-1, and the only man to miss a free throw stepping at the free throw line in Susenbach. 38-33, the biggest lead of the ball game for Porta right now. Brown County needs to be careful and keep this game intact. 1:19 left in the half, and Susenbach misses it again. Rebound, Berkman had it for a minute, but instead, Minor took it away, his first.
Into the front court with the basketball is Marr. Drives in, leaves it on the baseline to Minor. 1:07 to play second quarter. Porta a 5-point lead. Minor going to attack inside. Shot up too hard. Rebound down to Susenbach, and a foul on Minor.
His first 8th team foul. Susenbach picks up his 6th rebound of the night. And he'll walk to the other end, and he needs to get that free throw shooting eye back at it. 38-33 Porta, their biggest lead of the ball game. He'll shoot the 1 in bonus. 9th team foul on Porta, so a double bonus after this, but only 1:02 left in the half. And Susenbach, the senior, puts it up, and it's good.
Pike County Concrete and LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. For concrete for your next project, call 285-5548. And for trucking services, call 285-2808.
Well, last night a 14-point lead at halftime wasn't enough, so Susenbach makes both of these. He's got 16 on the night now.
38-35, a minute to play in the half. Minor with the ball into the front court for the Blue Jays. Down on the block to Nicholas. Leaves it back out to Toyne. Toyne will pull it behind the perimeter. Let's see if he wants to try to go at Susenbach. Instead, he dishes right side to Nicholas. Nicholas on the dribble against Favre. Steps back, thought about the shot, and then he travels.
Turnover number 6 on Porta. That's big because Brown County now, if they want to hold for the last shot, with a 2 would be 1 point down at halftime, with a 3 could be tied, and I think that's their best decision right now, even though Mueller has three fouls.
And look at the ball to start the second half, barring a tie-up in the next 35 seconds. Joe Hendricker with it, right wing. Drives in, spins against his man, gets to the rim, shot no good, rebound down to Minor. So Brown County instead goes with a quick shot, and Porta will get the ball with a chance to extend their lead with 22 seconds to play in the half. Atterbury right wing. He'll pull it back out top, works off the screen from Toyne, and running through the screen was Bergman, and he'll be called for it.
His first, team 8th. Free throws to be shot now by who, Toyne?
Yeah, it should be Toyne, yes.
Yeah, Von Toyne has 2 for 2 from the free throw line, has 6 points. He'll shoot the one in bonus. 16.6 seconds left in the half. When you miss that layup, it was really huge right there. They're going to bring Drake and Hendricker back in. That's Nathan Hendricker. And Bergman and Moorman will sit down on the offensive side for Brown County. That makes them stronger. And many would have thought keep going after him with Mueller on the bench, but my thought is you got some guys that could pick up their second foul at the same time. Now Toyne up, and it is good.
Damon Emmerich at the Farmers National Bank of Griggsville. Talk with Damon for your next auto, home, business, or farm loan today, 285-1943 in Pittsfield. They also have locations in Griggsville and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Toyne's got 7. He could tie Mueller and Christopher Nicholas and Ben Rathgeb for the scoring lead with 8 apiece. Second one up, and he does. So 4 guys with 8 points, and it is a 40-35 ball game.
Tying the largest advantage of the night with 13 seconds to play in the half. Drake works it right side to Favre with 10. Top of the key, Nathan Hendricker. Now to Drake on the left side. Tries the drive in. Got off of his feet. Down low. They get it in to Favre. Shot put up is good. Nicholas will put up a shot at the buzzer. Nothing called here. Looked like Drake got lucky not to be called for a charge. He was a little out of control. But the basket goes by Favre, and we've reached halftime. 40-37. Porta on top of Brown County. The Pike County Lumber Company halftime show comes your way in 2 minutes.
Now is the time to buy new windows for your home. Beautiful Temp-Go windows and doors are available through Pike County Lumber Company in Pittsfield. Whether you need double-hung, bay windows, or patio doors, we have them all, plus more. Temp-Go custom manufactures each quality window to fit your home. So call Pike County Lumber Company at 285-6115 to place your order today. That's Pike County Lumber Company on West Washington and Pittsfield, 285-6115.
Pikeland Motors offers you 2 locations to better serve you. Find a great selection of quality used vehicles at 804 West Washington. Or for new car sales and service, visit Pittsfield Square. Pikeland Motors has a full-service body shop, ASC-certified mechanics that can work on all makes and models. They offer 24-hour towing, free estimates, and a free loaner car while your vehicle's in the shop. When it comes to your next vehicle purchase, buying local keeps your tax dollars right here at home. Pikeland Motors, your local Buick GMC dealer. Call 285-2196 on the web at pikelandmotors.com.
This is Ed Logan of Logan Agri-Service. We think we're the best retailer for seed, chemicals, fertilizer, and petroleum products, but sometimes we have to ask for another opinion. My grandson, Fletcher Davis, is with me today, and we'll ask him. Fletcher, who is the best ag retailer around?
You are, Grampy.
Now, there's the answer from a totally unbiased source. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, Grampy.
Do you ever think about your banker? Probably not, because everyone is busy these days. Wouldn't it be nice to know that your banker is thinking about you? Rest assured, the First National Bank of Barry is always thinking of our customers and how we can better serve them. This is Tony Smith. Please feel free to stop by my office at 525 West Washington Street or call me at 217-922-0244. Today, tomorrow, together.
The First National Bank of Barry, your hometown bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back on the Pike County Lumber Company halftime show. 40-37, the advantage for the squad from Porta over Brown County. It was 23-21. Brown County after a quarter, and a high-scoring game so far, 40-37. Blue Jays with the lead at the half. 6 turnovers for Porta in the first half, 7 for Brown County. We've had ties at 2, 7, 15, 21, 23, 26, 29, and 31 points apiece. This game has featured 16 lead changes already in the contest, and about as exciting as a game as you're going to see. Porta's led by as many as 5. Brown County had an advantage in the contest by as many as, looks like 3 points. For Brown County, fouling situation looks like this. 8 team fouls, 2 apiece against Darian Drake and Nathan Hendricker, and then a single foul on Bergman, Mormon, and Joe Hendricker, along with Susan Bach. For Porta, they were called for 8 team fouls, 3 of them on Mason Mueller, and then a single foul on Rathgab, Nicholas. Also with 1 foul in the first half was Marr, a single foul on Carlock, and 2 on Tyler Minor. At the half, 40-37, the advantage for Porta on top of Brown County. A break here on the Pike County Lumber Company halftime show. Jack's got more stats coming your way in 2 minutes.
As a mom or dad, your life is busy enough. You've got kids to get ready, get them to school, go to work, pick them up from school, take them to dance, basketball, the movies, the list goes on and on. What you don't have time for? Being sick. That's where Illini Express comes in. We offer walk-in medical care with short wait times at times that work into your busy life. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the south side of the Pittsfield Square. Illini Express will get you in, examined by one of our great providers, and then on your way to good health. Illini Express for those people who just don't have time to be sick.
When it comes to field trial results, have you ever thought,
so what? That's not my field.
That's why we're introducing My Field Applied Research from FS, the new on-farm research and analysis tool offering ongoing insights for your farm. Going far beyond field trials, our team will come to your farm and conduct applied research on new products and practices, so you can get the highest profit per acre. Ask your FS crop specialist about My Field Applied Research and discover
what's next for my field.
Out with the old, even though it's new at Heaton Chevrolet Artie Cat right now. Kathy Osment, sales lady extraordinaire, Peter Heaton, the old guy, are ready to get the best deals on remaining 2017s for you. The push is to move the 2017s out, and to do this, Chevrolet has employee pricing again on select models like Tahoes and Silverados. The second program is 20% off select cars like Malibus and Cruises. All at Heaton Chevrolet Artie Cat, minutes away from high prices in Pittsfield. Call 217-285-2189.
The postgame show brought to you by Refreshment Services Pepsi. Stop by your favorite retailer on the way home from the game, work, or school for an ice-cold Pepsi product. Can athletes refuel with a bottle of Gatorade? Is it in you? You know the score on the Scoreboard postgame show on WBBA and on your school scoreboard because Refreshment Services Pepsi has teamed with most area schools to provide them. Refreshment Services Pepsi, offering you great choices at your local retailer and the sponsor of the postgame show.
Well, quite honestly, if this was a championship game, nobody'd be complaining. 40-37 at halftime with all those lead changes, 16 in the ball game and 8 ties. Wow. 13 of 22 for Brown County from the field, 54%, 1 of 1 from the arc, 100%. Joe Hendricker had that one, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 80%. Portis 15 of 21 for 71.4%, 3 of 5 from the arc, 60%, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62.5%. And this is the Pike County Lumber Company halftime show, locally owned, supporting our area. We invite you to support them when you're in need of building supplies, composite decking, vinyl windows, fixtures. If you're building it, they have it on the west side of Pittsfield. Porta's scoring is going to be a lot of fun for me because Ben Rathgeb, along with Mason Mueller, Vaughn Toyne, and also Christopher Nicholas have 8 points apiece, 5 off the bench for Blake Marr, a 3 and a 2. Also in the scoring column, a 3 from Gabe Carlock, and that's their total of 40 in the first half. On the other side, 16 for Tanner Susanbach in the first half, 5 for Joe Hendricker, 2 for Nathan Hendricker, 3 for Jonah Favre, 8 from Darian Drake, and 2 from Brady Bergman. Rebounding on the day, well, I didn't do a very good job of keeping track of those because my stats don't even look close, so we'll probably pass on that one. It's a 40-37 lead at halftime for Porta. Not their biggest. They led by 5 at one time. Brown County's led by 3. Let's see if Brown County can turn it around in the second half. We'll take a break, come back with the second half play-by-play after this timeout.
People are still making the switch to local banks. And what about you? If you still depend on an oversized corporate bank to care about you and your needs, it's time to learn the community bank difference. Let Farmers National Bank of Grigsville tell you what it's like to have friends and neighbors taking care of your money. Find us on the web at www.fnbgrigsville.com or contact us at 217-833-2329. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Deputy Chassie Anderson with the Pike County Sheriff's Department.
And I'm Officer Jennifer Thompson with the Pittsfield City Police.
Together, we serve all of Pike County schools representing the DARE program.
The DARE program allows law enforcement, in a cooperative effort, to not only get to know the kids in our community,
but to teach them the dangers of all drugs
and the importance of understanding the consequences of destructive decisions.
Since the early 1990s, drug overdoses have been steadily increasing in America.
Most recently, this statistic is fueled by the surge in heroin use across the country.
It's hard to really grasp the lives lost to addictions, such as drug abuse or the generations that will never be.
All because someone took a substance they shouldn't, or mixed two drugs that can't be mixed.
Be mindful of the decisions your teenager is making.
Talk to them.
Be educated.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
This message is brought to you by the Pike County DARE program.
Together, we can keep our kids safe.
If you've had an accident with your vehicle, you know it's not cool. But getting your vehicle repaired can be way cool when you take it to Way Cool Auto Body at 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield. The Way Cool guys will get your vehicle repaired and back on the road. You'll drive away saying, that was way cool. Way Cool Auto Body. Call them for all of your auto body repair needs at 285-1231. That's 285-1231, or stop by 826 Jackson in Pittsfield.
(40-37), Porta with the lead. Charlie, I think we've done maybe 4 games and not had 16 lead changes before. This one's a dandy, and I'm hoping we'll have some more lead changes before the night's over and it stays competitive throughout. Next game will be West Central and Griggsville Perry. Then we will have our third game of the evening.
Pleasantville and Greenfield.
Yeah, Pleasantville and Greenfield Northwestern. And then a Payson Camp Point Central game. Here's Charlie to tell you all about it.
Brown County has the basketball to start the second half. They are trailing by 3, 40-37. They've got their original starters, and Joe and Nathan Hendricker, Susan Bach, Drake, and Farb. And a near turnover. In fact, it will be a turnover on the Hornets as it's stolen away. Toyne, coast to coast, layup good. And the lead is back to 5 for Porta. 42-37, 7:40 to play in the third. Porta's got Mueller, Minor, Toyne, Rathgab, and Nicholas, their original starters.
Toyne first guy in double figures for Porta with 10 now.
2-3 zone, and here's a blocking foul called on Porta as Nathan Hendricker went toward the hoop.
Rathgeb picks up the foul, his second, team first to the second half. We ought to be able to see a camera shot of that. The camera was right in front of him.
7:30 to play in the third. Ball comes in out top, Nathan Hendricker. He'll try the drive in, and it's called for traveling.
9th turnover of the ball game, second already in the first 33 seconds.
So Porta has the basketball up by 5, shooting for their largest advantage of the contest. Rathgab with the ball right side. Dribbles toward the top of the key against Hendricker. Works it over on the left side to Nicholas. He'll take it out top. Kicks it in the corner to Rathgab off the screen from Toyne. Rathgab will hand it out top to Mueller, who picked up those 3 fouls in the first half, but still put in 8 points. Minor, right side to Nicholas. Thought about the 3, turns it down. Looks for an opening. Now he'll put it on the deck a couple of times to Rathgab. Rathgab looks down low, nothing going. 6:50 to play in the third. 42-37 Porta. Here's Toyne on a take to the rim, and he scores with the right hand. He's got, 12?
Got 12, and I'd like to see Joe Hendricker step in front of him and take the charge there.
44-37, lead out to 7 for Porta. Can Brown County respond? Nathan Hendricker to Joe Hendricker. Susan Bach to Drake in the corner. 4 of 3, too hard. Rebound, though, Drake trying to run it down. He does secure the board, but he then stepped out of bounds.
He'll get a board, then the 10th turnover against the squad from Brown County. And they got to be careful here because this game's going to get out of hand quick if they're not careful. And Porta just keeps running the same offense over and over against it.
Down by 7 is Brown County. 6:20 to play in the third. Toyne to Nicholas. Skips it on the left wing to Rathgab. Out to Toyne to Nicholas. Good look. 3 ball on the way. Buries it. And we'll get a timeout by Brown County. We'll pause as well. 6:10 to play in the third. Porta up by 10. 47-37. Back with you in 1 minute.
Frustrated by hidden wireless fees? Get a total plan with U.S. Cellular. Unlimited data, no hidden fees. Plus, switch now for up to $650 back. Give hidden fees the boot with U.S. Cellular.
Retail installment contract, postpaid plan, phone turn-in, and DP Plus required. Customer reimbursed for ETF or remaining device balance. Taxes and charges such as RCRF and USF apply. Unlimited speed reduced to 2 gigs after 22 gigabytes. Additional restrictions apply. apply. See store for details.
Visit Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular authorized agent on East Washington Street in Pittsfield, for the best deals and service on a network that works in the middle of anywhere.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Beard Implement Company, located on US 54, just west of Pittsfield.
7-0 run to start the third quarter. Brown County in the timeout. Now they've got 6 minutes left in the quarter to try to make something happen.
Susan Bach with the ball right side. He'll fire a three way short, and the rebound will be saved in bounds. No, he couldn't secure it. And it'll go to Porta on the sideline in the backcourt. That shot was very flat by Susan Bach from downtown.
Jared Hoots looked like he could have got that board if he just could have tipped it in a little quicker.
5:53 remaining in the third. A 10-point lead for the Porta AC Blue Jays and the basketball. Nicholas hands the ball to Miner, tries to pass in the paint. It gets free to Mueller. He has it stripped and stolen away. Favre with the ball into the front court on the run out. He'll try to drive in, forces one up, and gets it to go. Favre with another two.
He's got 5.
47-39. Stops the bleeding momentarily. Rapgap going to push the other way. Works down low and is fouled.
Foul on Brown County. And that will go against Joe Hendricker, I do believe. That'll be his first team foul of the second half.
Out of bounds underneath here for Petersburg Porta. In the corner, they looked for Rapgap, couldn't get it to him. Instead, they'll swing it around to Miner on the right side. Down on the block, they tried to go to Mueller. Ball tipped and loose, still loose, fighting for it, jump ball, and it will stay with Porta.
That time, Susan Bach and Drake went after it hard. I think if they would have ripped it away, they could have avoided the jump ball, but instead, Porta will maintain possession on the tie-up.
5:17 left third quarter. Inbounds pass. They had Mueller, couldn't get it to him. Instead, out front, they go to Nicholas. Nicholas to Mueller on the left wing. Little give and go right back to him. Layup up and good.
Pretty pass.
Lead back out to 10. 49-39. 5:07 left in the third on the Way Cool Collision scoreboard. Here's a steal at half court by Toyne. He then had to push it ahead and threw it away. Turnover, and Drake drives the other way. He'll put it up and in for 2.
11 turnovers on Brown County, 7 on Porta. Drake's got 10 now.
Porta wants to run. Mueller had to run the ball down. Saves it into Nicholas. He'll have the ball on the right wing. Works off the screen. Tries to drive inside against Favre. Down to Miner. Puts his shoulder down and an offensive foul.
Turnover against Porta will be their 8th. Miner will pick up the foul. That'll be his second team foul of the second half. Nice job by Drake taking the charge. Brown County's going to have to take a few charges here with Porta just driving in and shooting layups. That second man's going to have to step in and get the charge to get the momentum to swing the other way.
They've not attacked the left side of the zone much for Porta, and that's where Mueller is. You wonder if you could get it in there and try to get him with that 4th foul.
Got to give it a shot, don't you?
8-point lead for Porta. Brown County trying to cut into that here. 4:25 left in the third. Nathan Hendricker, one bounce and a pass to Favre. They'll swing it around to Joe Hendricker. Stands about 25 feet away from the basket. Dangerous pass out front. Finds Favre. He will bounce it down to Susan Bach. Drives baseline, pull-up shot, no good. A rebound is a ball just out of bounds off of Drake.
Oh, wow.
I thought when the whistle blew that we might have seen a foul there against Mueller.
Mueller sent Drake flying, and that would have been his 4th, and I think that one was a break for Porta.
Halfway through the third quarter, 49-41, the lead for Porta AC Central. Christopher Nicholas out top to Toyne. Toyne off of the screen, looks out front to Mueller, right side over to Nicholas. Now they'll get it to Rathgap. He'll put it on the deck one time to Nicholas, right wing again, with Favre guarding him. He'll try to go at Favre. Drives in, fakes again, hands it off to Mueller, who puts up a shot blocked by Susan Bach, and he'll be called.
I think Drake's going to pick up
for
the foul.
Susan Bach.
Yep, you're right. Susan Bach picked up a foul. That's his second. Team foul number 2. Free throws to be shot by Mueller. Mueller could join 2 teammates in double figures with these two. 3:43 left third quarter, 49-41. First one is too hard.
Your friends at C&B Bank and Trust would like to invite you to stop in as you begin planning for the future. Call loan officers Jim Sanderson or Shelley Martin in Pittsfield. They look forward to working with you. Member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Mueller can't get the second one to fall, and Susan Bach pulls down his 7th board.
He'll work the ball into the front court. Joe Hendricker to Nathan Hendricker. Attacks baseline. Look to pass it inside and turned it over. Turnover number 12. Into the front court. Toyne. Nice gather. Missed the shot, though. And the rebound down to Joe Hendricker. Wants to push. 3-on-3 into the front court to Favre. Out top, Hendricker, right side. Susenbach fakes and kicks it back out. They'll slow it down. No, Drake will fire a three, and he rattles it home. 49-44. Brown County's cut it to a 5-point game. 3:13 to play in the third on the Way Cool Collision Center scoreboard.
They still need to go at Mueller and get him with that fourth foul if they can.
Rathgab with the ball behind the perimeter. He'll work it in the corner to Toyne. Toyne with the basketball. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Drives inside. Stripped in. Stolen away.
9 turnovers.
Into the front court, Joe Hendricker to Nathan Hendricker. Up under and in for two more. 49-46. Here come the Hornets. 2:50 to play in the third. And we'll get a timeout by Porta. We'll pause as well. 2:46 left third quarter, 49-46. Porta on top of Brown County. Back with you in 30 seconds.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. Call Janice Richard for details.
Well, Porta's led by 10 a few times. Right now by 3, 49-46, 2:46 left third quarter. You've got 10 minutes and 46 seconds left in the ball game. Mueller playing with 3 fouls. And if I'm Brown County, I'm going after him the next time I get down the court the other way. But Porta called the timeout to kind of regroup.
Blue Jays have the basketball in the hands of Christopher Nicholas. He'll bounce it on the right wing over to Toyne. Toyne off the screen, out top to Rathgab in the corner. Nicholas looking down on the block. They're trying to establish Mueller down there. Instead, they'll swing it around the perimeter. Right side find Miner with the ball. Miner will put it on the dribble. Has picked it up. Looks for an opening to Nicholas. 15-foot jumper is good.
He's money. He's got 15.
Makes it 51-46, 2:20 to play in the third. Favre into the front court. He's into a double team, needs some help. Backdoor pass to Drake, drives in, and is foul out front.
Tell you what, Saturday we saw a few of those continuations, and it was points.
Toyne.
That was quick, wasn't it? Toyne's first, team foul number 3. Two-hand quickie call.
Wasn't wasting any time. Now Drake gets the ball on the block. Turnaround shot. Floater won't fall. Rebound down to Miner for Porta. His third board. Into the front court. Nicholas pushes the ball to Toyne. Toyne's a versatile player for this squad. He's kind of the glue guy. Out to Mueller. 1:57 to play in the third. Mueller drives in. Bumped and fouled. No call. Rebound down to Susenbach. He's got 6.
8.
Plus 2.
That's right.
Into the front court. Hendricker drives in. Fouled by Miner.
Miner's going to pick up his third foul, 4th team foul. And some would say, well, that won't make a lot of difference because they can bring Carlock in. But Miner's there to really do some things for that team, and so they'll lose some strength underneath. But Carlock came in a little bit ago and hit a 3 for him, and that was big, and also had a couple of boards. 51-46, 1:47 left in the quarter. Atterbury's going to check in too.
For Mueller?
I would think that's a good idea, but nope, Rathgeb going to sit down. They're going to leave Mueller out there. The chance for him to pick up his 4th foul. Will Brown County make that happen?
1:47 to play in the third. Inbounds pass goes to Hendricker in the corner. Out to Nathan Hendricker from Joe. Now Susenbach right wing. Back to Joe Hendricker. Left side 3-ball on the way is way long. Rebound fought for. Pulled in Nathan Hendricker. Tried to pass it down low, and luckily for him it was kicked. That pass didn't have a lot of chance of being successful in the paint. Here comes Skylar Moorman into the game, and Nathan Hendricker will take a chair.
You got to believe they want him to shoot that 6-foot shot right there instead of making the pass.
He's going to sit down for a second. Must have a little blood or something on him. Something's going on.
Don't shoot the 3. Go against the big guy. Get that foul.
Drake down low to Susenbach. Around to Moorman. Shot up no good. Rebound tipped, and it'll stay with Brown County underneath their own hoop.
Susenbach had Mueller on him that time and decided to pass the ball instead of challenging him, which might have been the best thing he could have done.
1:28 to play in the third. Inbounds pass to Drake right side. Tries the dribble in. Pass is tipped, but saved by Drake. Gets it to Favre. Tried a tricky pass that finds Drake on the left wing. Out to Favre. Favre right side, Joe Hendricker. 1:17 left in the third. 51-46. Advantage Petersburg Porta. Here's Favre on a little riser. No good. He's over the back on the board.
Favre's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second, third team foul. And there was Carlock with possession. And once again, you got the guy on that side of the gym with 3 fouls, and you didn't attack him.
Just over a minute to play in the third. A 5-point lead and the basketball for the Porta AC Blue Jays. Mueller with the left wing. Dribbles out front, leaves it off of the right side now to Toyne. Toyne with a bounce pass down to the block to Mueller. Had it stripped and stolen away. How many times we've seen Brown County do that tonight? At least 4 or 5. Here's a ball kicked by Atterbury. And what they've recognized is that Toyne and Mueller both, right before they go up, take that ball down to the waistband, and they strip it away. If you're Darian Drake, you say, thank you very much. That's the easiest way I'll ever
and you're
get
calling
the ball
that
from you.
And you're calling it a turnover and not a shot,
Absolutely,
right?
I think that's a steal.
That's their 10th turnover.
45 seconds to play in the third. 51-46 the lead for Porta. Brown County trying to cut it a little closer. They'll get the ball to start the final quarter, barring a tie up here. Little 2-for-1 opportunity. Here's Favre. Pass left side, Nathan Hendricker. Drives in, gets to the rim. Little runner-up is good. He's got 6. 51-48, a 3-point game with 25 seconds left in the third. Porta trying to extend that lead here. Toyne with the ball on the right side, dribbles out front, leaves it over on the left wing. That is to Carlock with 15 seconds to play in the third. Passes off on the right side, that's Mueller. Mueller with the ball in his hands with 9. Dangerous pass stolen away by Mormon. Can he gather? Yes, he can. Into the front court on the runner. Up and good. Mormon with the larceny and the layup. 2 seconds left. Volleyball line shot. Good look from Mueller. No good. And after 3 quarters, it's Porta 51. Brown County 50. We're back with fourth quarter play-by-play in 1 minute.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree. Simply the finest.
As we get older and wiser, we understand more completely that few choices in life are black and white. And one of the most difficult choices can be deciding when it's time for a family member to move into assisted living. Hi, this is Angela Lee from Liberty Village of Pittsfield, and that's why among our many choices here, we offer the Hawthorne Inn. Our Hawthorne Inn is perfect for those who just need a little assistance in their daily lives. It offers personalized care from a highly trained staff 24 hours a day. And while the suites and amenities are elegant, our Hawthorne Inn is affordable. So if you're worried about a family member living on their own, consider the Hawthorne Inn at Liberty Village of Pittsfield. To schedule a tour for your loved one or for more information, visit www.libertyvillageofpittsfield.com or call 217-285-5200.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree. Simply the finest.
In agriculture, you need to work with a company that understands your business.
51-50, Porta with the lead by 1 after leading by 10 in the quarter. 19 of 33 for Brown County, 57%, 2 of 5 from the arc, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 20 of 30 for Porta, and they're at 67%, 4 of 7, 57% from the arc, 5 of 10 from the free throw line. That might be the secret for Brown County, but only 3 fouls on Brown County, 4 on Porta to start the fourth quarter.
Brown County with the basketball. Susan Bach has it on the wing right side. He, along with Mormon, Nathan Hendricker, Drake, and Favre with the 5 Brown County sends to start the quarter.
Really pulling that 2-3 zone out a lot farther now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Here's Hendricker to Susan Bach. Drives inside. Runner up off the rim. No good. Rebound down to Mueller, and then he's fouled by Drake on a reach.
Drake's going to pick up a foul that's going to be his third, and that's a bad place to pick up your third foul all the way on the other end of the court.
But is it? Because he recognized that Mueller takes that ball to the belly button quite a bit, and Drake, if he could have gotten the other hand on there, would have had a steal.
Yeah, they just stole one to get within 1 just moments ago.
7:27 to play. Rathgab in the corner to Toyne. Out there along with Mueller. Atterbury, and the 5th man is Carlock. Right side, Rathgab on the wing against Favre. Man-to-man for Brown County. Over on the left side, they swing it around to Atterbury. He'll put it on the deck, trying to drive inside. Tricky shot up, no good, but fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Susan Bach's going to pick up his third, so he and Drake will both have 3 fouls. Atterbury to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the night. 5 of 10 is Portis, 7:13 left in the ball game, 51-50, and Atterbury will shoot 2. First one up and in and out, no good.
Pike County Collectibles, they buy and sell gold, silver, jewelry, and antiques. They'll pay top dollar, and they'll pay cash by calling the Anstead family, 285-5058, or see them on the square in Pittsfield.
Joe Hendricker into the ball game. Second one up by Atterbury is good in a 2-point game.
52-50, 7:11 to play. Hendricker brings the ball into the front court, works it to Drake, nearly stolen away by Toyne. Down to Mormon, into Hendricker. Tried to leave it off at the last second, and Hendricker and who collide down there? Is that Carlock, and he collide?
Yep.
They both look to be okay. It's going to be a turnover on Brown County as they just tried to get a little too cute that time, and somebody needed to go up and shoot a layup.
So they're going to call the ball out of bounds to Porta. Is that what they're calling?
It will be. And
okay, if you see the guy behind the lady with her hands on her face here, that's Tommy Carlock, who's an old Chandlerville boy. That's the dad of this kid. You can see how broad-shouldered he is. The son hadn't quite got those shoulders yet, or he wouldn't have went down quite that hard, I don't think.
7:03 to play, 52-50 advantage Porta. Turnover on Brown County was their 13th of the contest. Nicholas will bring the ball into the front court for the Blue Jays. He's played a majority of this game, as does Toyne, who's got the ball right side. Passes it on the left wing over to Rathgeb. They've run basically the same offensive set.
But remember in the second quarter when they had 4 of the 5 starters out for a while?
Yeah, their bench really played well. Here's a good look from Nicholas. From 3, good.
That's a pressure.
55-50, up to a 5-point lead, 6:35 to play. How can Brown County respond here? Nathan Hendricker to Joe Hendricker. Susanbach going to attack down low. Spins inside, goes up strong, shot no good. A rebound on the play. Comes down to Mason Mueller. Outlet pass to Rathgeb. Wants to run into the front court. Leaves it off. No, he hasn't passed it off yet. He needs somebody to break open, and instead a timeout will be called by Porta. We'll pause as well. 6:17 remaining, 55-50. Porta leads Brown County back in 30 seconds.
Does your business rely on a strong internet connection? How about a reliable phone system to help connect you with your customers? Well, if you answered yes to these important questions, then you need to call Cascom today. We not only offer both of these great options, but we are reliable, customizable, and offer great affordable service. At Cascom, we focus on helping you build a strong business connection with your customers. Call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Rathgeb of Porta calls a big timeout. His team leads 55-50, 6:17 left. He had a man in trouble in his son, Ben Rathgeb, and he called the timeout to kind of bail him out there.
Porta basketball to, how about 6:13 to play. 55-50 the lead for the Blue Jays as Rathgeb has the basketball. Near the sideline on the left side of things to Mueller. Mueller with a little dribble drive in the corner to Rathgeb. He'll put it on the floor. Runs into his own man. Now he gets free for a moment. Drives all the way inside, right at Favre. Shot blocked out of bounds.
Favre got beat on, luckily got the block, but I'll tell you, Porta's getting on the elbows and then beating them to the basket with their quickness, and nobody's stepping in front.
Just under 6 minutes to play. Inbounds pass to Toyne. Toyne's going to go out Susanbach, trying to back him in. Instead, has to work it back out to Atterbury. Now to Toyne. Toyne with it, 5:47 remaining. Rathgeb, right side. Ooh, nearly a moving screen that time by Nicholas. To Atterbury. Over on the right wing, that's to Nicholas. Porta's patient, a 5-point lead in the basketball. 5:35 to play. In this contest on the Way Cool Collision scoreboard. Atterbury kicks it right side Toyne. He looks for an opening.
Susanbach and Drake both playing with 3 fouls.
Works it into Mueller, and he's fouled from behind by Drake.
That'll be Drake's 4th. Team foul number 6. Not a shooting foul. 4 fouls on Porta, 6 on Brown County, and that might be a break except for the fact it's Drake's 4th.
5:22 to play. Nicholas turned down a 3, goes to Atterbury. Now Rathgeb left side.
Nicholas got 18 points on the night, Charlie.
And that would have been a good look, but he's looking for a great look right now. A 5-point lead with just over 5 minutes to play. Mueller drives inside, bumped and fouled by Susanbach.
That'll be Susanbach's 4th foul too, and so this same trip down the floor and the 1-and-1, as I think it'll be a 1-and-1. Are they gonna? Yep, 1-and-1. 6 of 12 is Porta on the night. 5:08 left in the ball game. 55-50 Porta. Winner of this one will play Western on Thursday night, I believe. First one is up and good by Mueller, and he's got 9.
Country Expressions invites you to stop in for great gifts for your family and friends. Brooke offers one-of-a-kind ideas for that special someone. You'll find her on Washington Street in Pittsfield, 242-4107.
Mueller in, out, and back in again, and now he's making the difference as he's got 10 and third man in double figures.
57-50 Blue Jays, still 5 minutes to play in this one. Susanbach with the ball on the wing, out to Darian Drake. Drake turned down the three to fire in the corner. It goes to Joe Hendricker. Ball kicked out of bounds by Von Toyne.
That 2-3 defense of Porta stretched out a little bit, and Brown County's kind of flat-footed on the offensive side right now. They need to get some good ball movement.
Drake with the ball to inbound, gets it into Susenbach, puts it on the floor, gets his man off of his feet and scores.
Susenbach's got 18, but only 2 in the second half.
Could have maybe drawn a foul there on Mueller, but no call. 4:40 to play. Toyne with the ball, works it on the wing to Nicholas. Nicholas will take it toward the top of the key, far playing the defense on him. 4:30 to play. Bounce pass right side, Rathgab. Looks for the screen from Atterbury. Porta does a nice job of making sure they take the defender to the screener. Here's a drive by Toyne. Recognized Susenbach on him and scores.
14 for Toyne.
He knew Susenbach didn't want to pick up the 5th foul with over 4 minutes to play. Back to a 7-point Porta lead, 59-52 on the Wakefield Collision scoreboard. Drake has the ball on the wing. Tries to drive inside, had it tipped and stolen away. Toyne with the steal. He'll pick it up.
14 turnovers on Brown County, and that was a huge turnover.
Wants somebody to come get it. That somebody's Mason Mueller, the big sophomore. Works it to Rathgab on the wing. Hands it off to Nicholas. 3:53 remaining. Nicholas with the basketball in the corner to Rathgab. Rathgab will pass it over on the right side. Mason Mueller drives in against Susenbach. Right by him to the rim and scores 2 more.
Once again, recognizing the man with 4 fouls. 12 for Mueller now. And 4 of those in the second half.
Timeout, Brown County. We'll pause as well. 3:35 remaining. 61-52 Porta. Back in 30 seconds.
In agriculture, you need to work with a company that understands your business. At Compeer Financial, we work in agriculture every day. We are the leading provider of financial solutions, offering products and services specific to farmers. Our loans and leases have flexible terms, including long-term fixed interest rates designed to fit your operation. Looking to buy land, increase your storage, or need an operating line of credit? Give us a call or stop by our office at 54th and State in Quincy. At Compeer Financial, we champion the hopes and dreams of rural America.
Porta now back to a 9-point lead. They led by as much as 10, and Brown County's going to have to find some quick ways to make some things happen, and I think part of that is all over the floor getting a little bit more tenacious on the defense, and that might require Brown County rotating Mormon and Bergman into the game when they're on the defensive side so those two can foul some people, because Susenbach and Drake with 4 fouls apiece.
3:33 remaining. Joe Hendricker with the ball for the Hornets. They're not really a 3-point shooting team. Drake gets the ball, drives inside, goes up, shot block, rebound down to Hendricker. He'll put it back up and in. That's Nathan Hendricker.
Mueller really recognized not to foul him there, didn't he?
3:19 remaining. 61-54 the score now. Porta can afford to be patient with the basketball on this end of the court. Mueller tries to drive in, leaves it to Nicholas. Check that is Rathgab, excuse me. He'll pull it out top with a right-hand bounce. Now to Nicholas, back to Rathgab, turns and faces, works to Atterbury. Runner-up is going to be a travel. Traveled first.
11th turnover of the ball game against Porta, and that's a good call. Atterbury caught it. He was so excited about being that open, and he just took a couple of quick steps.
He was fortunate. Susenbach for Brown County, because without the travel call,
would have been his 5th.
2:54 to play, a 7-point lead for Porta. Brown County trying to cut it closer here. Favre, left wing, Joe Hendricker.
The offense did exactly what Porta wanted it to do, except for the travel.
To Drake, right side, out to Favre. Favre kicks the ball. No, he doesn't kick it. Nicholas kicks it on the defensive side.
Nicholas looked a lot better than Alabama's kicker right before the end of the game last night in regulation, didn't he? Wow.
You can't have a touchdown to win it in overtime if you don't get to overtime. 2:38 left.
Oh.
Right side, Joe Hendricker into Drake. Drake goes in against Mueller. Fakes again. Puts it up. Counted, and he's fouled. Mueller held his ground. I'm not sure really he did anything there that really deserved a foul. Drake actually created the contact, but Mueller will pick up his 4th with 2:31 remaining, but he picked up his 3rd with 6:08 remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, here's the thing. Drake knew what he had to do, and he went right after it, and they got to keep doing that. Now Drake makes the free throw. A 9 of 11 for Brown County, and they're down by 4.
61-57, 2:30 remaining. Toyne with it into the front court. Right side, Atterbury. He'll give it over to Nicholas.
You hear it? Get a layup. That's all we want is a layup. That's good coaching.
2:18 remaining. Only up by 4, though. Ooh, Rathgab carried the ball and no call. Then he might have traveled.
Almost drug a foot there along with it, didn't he?
To Nicholas' right side. He'll work it over to Atterbury. 2:05 left. Atterbury tries to drive in, gets to the rim, shot up no good. Fouled by Favre, or is it on Susanbach?
Well, if it's on Susanbach, they're going to call it on Susanbach. Favre tried to get in there and get the foul, but Susanbach's going to foul out of the game. Wow. I thought Favre had reached across, but instead Susanbach did, and so the same official who called the travel on this end called the foul on Susanbach, and that's a difference maker when you lose probably your best player on the team, quite honestly. And here comes Mormon back in, and I'll tell you what, Skyler Mormon gives this team a lot of good minutes. He's really going to have to pick it up here. And Atterbury will shoot 2. Is that correct, or a 1-and-1?
I'm going to think it's a 2-shot foul.
Yep. First one is up and no good. You're going to have to put Porta at the free throw line if you're going to win here. 8 fouls on Brown County. 8 of 14 so far for this squad. Second one's good by Atterbury. He's got 2 points, both in the charity stripe, and he is 1 for 4, or 2 for 5, I should say.
1:55 remaining. Atterbury nearly with the steal, but it's run down by Drake for Brown County. 62-57, Porta on top. Now here's a pass from Mormon. Ball goes off of Nathan Hendricker on a tough pass out of bounds, and a turnover on the Hornets, their 15th.
Yeah, that pass has had very little chance of having success, I'm afraid.
Ball in the backcourt in the hands of Mason Mueller. He'll give it to Nicholas with 1:45 left. 62-57, Blue Jays with the lead and the ball.
Not sure you can leave Drake on Mueller right now.
Now Nathan Hendricker knocks the man away from the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds. No call.
Nathan will help him back up and say, I thought I fouled you there. I guess they just missed it. And a timeout on the court, and we'll take it too. 1:38 left in the ball game. 62-57, Porta with the lead. We're back in 30 seconds.
Do you have headaches? Do you suffer from back or neck pain? If so, I'm here to help. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Lanham. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison. To reach me, our office number is 285-6300. That's 285-6300. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays by appointment. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison, where we can have you pain-free in no time.
In favor of Porta, 1:38 left in the ball game. It'll be Porta basketball. 8 fouls on Brown County. That means 1 more 1-and-1 and then 2-shot fouls. They've got to recognize who the people are they can foul on the court, and I don't think it's Nicholas. And Mueller wasn't good early, but then he made a couple. Atterbury's made 2 out of 5 so far on the day. You got to pick out those people that you can foul and hope they'll miss some. We haven't seen Toyne at the free throw line much, but the times we've seen him there, he's been pretty good, 2 for 2.
It'll be Porta ball out of bounds. What do you want to bet the guys on the court are pretty good free throw shooters for this squad from Porta?
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
No, Nick Rathgab's no dummy. Nicholas with the ball, left wing to Atterbury. Atterbury drives, now kicks it back out to Toyne. 1:27 left, a 5-point lead for Porta. And they will keep passing it around until Brown County fouls them there. They're not going to even try to attack. Now Nicholas gets in trouble and is fouled.
And will it go on Mormon or Joe Hendricker?
Mormon.
Mormon's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team foul number 9. And I don't know that you really want the clock to tick a lot. You may have to put him at the free throw line a lot of times if you're going to catch up. Nicholas will shoot the 1-and-1 after this. It'll be a 2-shot foul the rest of the game. 1:17 left, 62-57. And Nicholas, who's been money everywhere else, has 19 now with the made free throw.
Napa Auto Supply for auto parts. Call your local Napa Auto Parts dealer. Napa Auto Supply, north of the Pittsfield Square, 285-2611.
10 of 17, 11 of, nope, missed it. 10 of 18 now.
63-57, a 6-point game, 1:11 to play. Favre with the ball out of a double team to Darian Drake.
Hit him right in the shins with it.
Yeah. Right side, Hendricker, out top, Drake, puts it on the floor. Now throws a pass, tipped by Atterbury, knocked it out of bounds, did Atterbury.
Joe Hendricker had to take that shot. He had that shot open. He's got to take that one. He's 1 for 1 from three-point range.
1 for 2. 1:02 to play. Down by 6 is Brown County. Handed off to Favre, and they're pretty nonchalant about things here. To Nathan Hendricker had the ball just out of his hands and turned over.
16 turnovers, and that's 9 in the second half.
Nicholas with the ball in the backcourt, and he's fouled by Mormon with 48.6 seconds to play.
Got to have a sense of urgency there, and that's the 10th team foul, double bonus situation. You're putting Christopher Nicholas to the line. His daddy was a coach at Virginia and AC Central for a while. Rathgab, of course, got a couple of boys that are coaches' sons, and Mark Cox over on the bench, and Nicholas makes his 20th point of the night.
So I was just going to say, in that system, and I'm sure Nicholas's father lends his expertise when asked, but a lot of guys who have been head coaches and pretty successful at it.
21 points for Nicholas. He's had a dandy.
65-57 Porta. 43 seconds left. Right side, Drake with the basketball. Good look. Free ball on the way is way too long. And the rebound down to Toyne, and then he's fouled by Favre.
Favre's going to pick up the foul. That will be Jonas' third. 11th team foul. 37.5 seconds left. And, it's just one of those things where we had 16 lead changes. But when Porta established that 5-point lead, they took care of it. But it was a 51-50 game. And the start of the fourth quarter was the difference maker. Toyne shoots two, makes the first. He's got 15.
And a quiet 15 at that, and he hasn't left the floor much at all.
Three guys in double figures, and Rathgeb with 8 in the first half. Second one up by Toyne, also good, and he's got 16.
Porta looking to give us our third upset of the tournament. The first two have been pulled by Western. Here's the three on the way. Nathan Hendricker, no good. Toyne with the rebound. Will they foul again with 30 seconds remaining? Down 10. You wouldn't think so, but I've been wrong before. Atterbury with the ball. With 23 seconds left, they give it off to Nicholas. He's into a double team. He throws it off of Mormon out of bounds.
Yep. Porta's going to move on to play Western on Thursday night at 8:30. So the 5's going to play the 9, and one of them's going to end up in third place or fourth place.
The post-game show brought to you by Refreshment Services Pepsi. Stop by your favorite retailer on the way home from the game.
Final here as Porta beats Brown County in a dandy ball game. First to 4 coming your way on 97.5 FM and WVBA Sports on YouTube. We'll talk about final stats and more on the Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat Refreshment Services Pepsi post-game show after this.
Out with the old, even though it's new at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat right now. Kathy Osment, sales lady extraordinaire, Peter Heaton, the old guy, are ready to get the best deals on remaining 2017s for you. The push is to move the 2017s out, and to do this, Chevrolet has employee pricing again on select models like Tahoes and Silverados. The second program is 20% off select cars like Malibus and Cruises. All at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat, minutes away from high prices in Pittsfield. Call 217-285-2189.
The post-game show brought to you by Refreshment Services Pepsi. Stop by your favorite retailer on the way home from the game, work, or school for an ice-cold Pepsi product. Can athletes refuel with a bottle of Gatorade? Is it in you? You know the score on the scoreboard post-game show on WBBA and on your school scoreboard because Refreshment Services Pepsi has teamed with most area schools to provide them. Refreshment Services Pepsi, offering you great choices at your local retailer and the sponsor of the post-game show.
People are still making the switch to local banks. And what about you? If you still depend on an oversized corporate bank to care about you and your needs, it's time to learn the community bank difference. Let Farmers National Bank of Grigsville tell you what it's like to have friends and neighbors taking care of your money. Find us on the web at www.fnbgrigsville.com or contact us at 217-833-2329. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
In a ball game that was tied 8 times and 16 lead changes in the game, got down to 51-50 after 3 quarters, but Brown County couldn't do much about it after that and are defeated 67-57 in the contest by the squad from Porta. Porta moves on to Thursday night, take on Western at 8:30. Brown County will play at 5:30, I do believe, on Friday night in the semifinals of the 5th and 6th place. 22 of 34, 64.7% from the field for Porta, 5 of 8 from the arc, 62.5%, 13 of 22 from the free throw line, 59.8. Led in scoring by Christopher Nicholas, 21 points, 12 points for Mason Mueller on the day, 8 for Ben Rathgeb, 16 for Von Toyne. He had 8 in the second half, and 13 in the second half for Christopher Nicholas, and a 3 by Carlock. Brown County, 22 of 40, 55%, 2 of 7 from the arc, 28.5%, 9 of 11 free throw line, 82%. 18 for Susanbach in the ball game, but only 2 in the second half. 16 for Drake, 8 in the second half. 2 for Brady Bergman, 5 for Jonah Favre, 8 for Nathan Hendricker, 5 for Joe Hendricker in the ball game, a 67-57 win. And our spark plug of the game, I don't think there's any doubt, Christopher Nicholas will be our helping out supply Napa Auto Parts spark plug of the game.
Nicholas with a great game. Porta with the upset, a slight